Slain Kaizer Chiefs defender Luke Fleurs is being remembered in a memorial service at the FNB Stadium today. The 24-year-old was fatally shot during a botched hijacking in Johannesburg last week. 6 suspects have since been arrested and will appear in court tomorrow. Newzroom Afrika's Yolulwe Qoshe joins us from the FNB Stadium now. Yolulwe, we did speak a bit earlier on in terms of the mood. How is it like now? And family members should have arrived by now to pay their respects and celebrate the life of Luke Fleurs.
A very good morning to you once again, Andy, as well as to our viewers at home. You do speak about the family members. Let me not waste much time, and then we go straight to them so that we can release them as quick as possible to go to the proceedings. As you can see here, it's a Luke Fleurs jersey. It's a match day jersey from a Nedbank Cup encounter. Probably the first time that we'll be able to see a Luke Fleurs match day jersey from Kaizer Chiefs being held here by his cousin. I'm going to go straight to the father, though, to speak more about the memories of a young Luke Fleurs growing up, Mr. Theodore Fleurs. Thank you so much for your time, sir. Let's speak about a young Luke Fleurs growing up. When did you start realizing that he's got some football qualities in him?
Luke Fleurs was about 3 or 4 years old when he was playing with his brother in the road in front of his house. They were all twice his age. So he was the smallest, and he didn't want to stand back. He was like a little Messi because he was short and he was just busy with them. And when I saw that this boy has got that skills of running through the team, and he wasn't afraid to go into the guys that is twice his size, twice his age as well. That was the time that I realized that he had this talent, and from that day onwards, never stopped pushing him.
It is said that he dreamed of playing for Kaizer Chiefs. He finally got to sign for the club in October last year. As a father, what was that feeling like to see your son fulfilling his dream?
Wow, as a father, to see our son to reach the top level of football here in South Africa was just so amazing. He was just an amazing little guy, I mean, it all started from under 17 when he represented South Africa, from the under 17s, under 20s. It was just all the years, even junior games. I used to tell his mother after I watched him coming from the game, this boy got something special. I always used to say this boy got something special, and there it just shows that he really had something special to give to the world. I guess that's why the world is so shaken about what is happening, because he was just a special kind of person, I think he was an angel sent from above for us, because he was all the years just an amazing, special guy.
And you speak about a special person. We know him from the football pitch. We admired his talents. We knew he had a bright future. But you know him as a kid. You know him outside the football field. What are some of those memories that you have of a young Luke Fleurs growing up?
Wow, he's just an energetic boy, full of life. He couldn't sit still. He was just always busy. He just wanted to play. He just wanted to have fun. He just wanted to be with friends, He loved us so much, He was crazy about his mother, till his dying moments, his family, his friends. He was just crazy about everybody, That's why I'm saying he's such a special person, because it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, what color you are, who you are, the people were just crazy about him, That's why I say it's a special guy, and I could just hear the news from everywhere and everybody, from all up in Africa, abroad, America, England, wow, just an amazing, special boy.
And you speak about the news. I want to take you back a little bit, unfortunately. Do you remember where you were when you heard the news and what you were going through at that time?
At the time, he went to go buy something to eat, and I was in Cape Town, and I was as well went to go buy something to eat. And it's almost like we were doing the same thing at the same time. And when I came at home, I I saw my family didn't look right. Something was wrong. And I asked them like twice, thrice. They didn't want to tell me because they knew how special Luke was to me. I mean, I even caught him with my own bare hands at home, you know, when he was born. He was just too excited to get into the world. He couldn't wait for the hospital, you know, the ambulances, you know, and so I had to do it, and I didn't even know how to handle it, you know, but it was mixed emotions that day, and even today there's a whole lot of mixed emotions going on, you know. What an amazing boy with all this emotions that he has given us as a family, you know, for the family.
Let me just say my condolences again to you, Mr. Theodore Fleurs. Let me just also speak to some of the family members. Let me go to you, first and foremost, the sister. Thank you so much for your time. Let's speak about Luke Fleurs, sibling-wise. What are some of those small little fights you guys had?
Oh, he was very naughty. He was very, very naughty.
What are some of the things that you guys would fight about as when you're growing up? Small little things as siblings?
Small little things, majority of the time it was food. There was never enough food for him. He was a food monster. So, yeah, food mostly.
And what are you going to remember the most about your brother? What are some of the things that you guys shared? What are some of the things that you guys did together?
What we are definitely going to miss the most is his laugh, his smile. He was a very kind person, full of joy. He was the definition of Ubuntu, you know, and he was our light. So, yeah.
My condolences to you too as well. Let me just quickly skip through to Josh. Josh, another sibling, talk to us about some of the rivalries that you'd have with a young Luke Fleurs, also just growing up. What are some of the things that you speak about? What are some of the things that you try to advise him about as well?
There was a lot that I advised him about. There's a lot actually that I learned from him also. As the eldest brother, he always wanted to be the eldest. Like we started, he was 3 years old, 4 years old, but he always wanted to be in my team. And I would tell him, no, Luke, you need to play with your friends, you need to play with your age group. He say, no, you're going to see me, I'm going to play with people that's older than me. So since a very young age, he always knew what he was destined to be. What we would rival about was me beating him on FIFA. That was our favorite game, our only game, because like I said, we came from the bottom, and it wasn't like we could get what we want. We needed to work for what we want, and from a young age, that is what he put his mind onto. Actually, all of us as a family put our mind to what we need to work towards, what we would want. That was always my word, the words from my daddy. If you want something, you need to work hard for it, and once you get it, you need to appreciate it, pray over it. That is every time, like when I come home, when he comes home, he would always like, let us do something, and I would be like, no, let us first say a prayer, thank you for being here. And he would like, no. So there was always a rivalry, like, I'm a Manchester fan, he's a Liverpool fan. If they lose, I would say, what's going on? He would like start crying, and I would have him again. So we always had each other through thick and thin. It's a big loss to us, the biggest loss actually. I never experienced losing something this close to me.
Thank you sorry to cut you guys. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Again, our condolences as a channel to the Fleurs family. Wishing you all the best. Thank you. Well, that was Andy, the Fleurs family, speaking to us about Luke Fleurs' memories both on and off the field. The young man growing up to be a footballer and achieving his dream of signing for Kaizer Chiefs. It's back to you in studio.
Of course, that's Yolulwe Qoshe, who is at the FNB Stadium at the memorial service of Luke Fleurs, who is the Kaizer Chiefs defender, passed away last week after a botched hijacking.